So, what brings you here today?
Yeah, I've been having some trouble trying to buy my house.
Like, what do you mean?
So basically what happened was I was in the process of buying my house, and I was trying to pay through a mortgage, but then suddenly for some reason my bank advisor told me that I wasn't able to retrieve the house anymore because there was like a debt that I had to pay for my car insurance, and like
Okay.
I already paid it off. So I'm just like overly stressed out, and I'm not sure what's going on right now.
Okay. Oh, I forgot I was about to say there.
No, keep going, keep going.
It's like, what do you mean? So you're saying that because you're having this problem, like with the bank and everything, is it in a way affecting how you are in a sense?
Yeah, this is really affecting me because like I keep losing like so much money from like my mortgage, and from like the money that I have to apparently pay back for my car insurance.
Oh, you have to pay that back.
I have to pay it back, yeah. Even though like I already paid it back, but for some reason they're calling me again saying that I have to like pay even more money because there's like I missed like something when I was like, I don't know, it was like just really confusing me.
Wait,
I'm just,
so
so stressed out.
so the bank is saying that you have to pay this money. Like, do you have like a certain time? So a certain time you have to pay this money back?
Yeah, I've already passed like the due date a couple of times, so now they're raising the interest. So like it's making things like super complicated now. So I don't know if I should like I really don't want to like I don't want to afford to like lose the house again because it's gonna be such a long way for me to get back from the ground up to try and like um get another house. So
Mm.
yeah.
Wow, honestly, that sounds like a lot that you have to go through, and it's crazy. It's if there's like my question to you is like, how has this affected you, like mentally or physically? Like, because like I get like all of this is like is going on with like your housing, and yes, it is bad, but personally as a person, like how does this affect you?
I say like mentally, like I'm just like overwhelmed because of all that stuff. But like physically, it's taking quite a toll on me. Because like I have a wife and I have kids that I have to take care of. So to top that all off, dealing with all this mess is just like madness right now, man.
Is there like anyone you can go to for like that deals like with these type of situations for like housing or something like that?
Um, I've been trying to like I've been trying to reach out to a couple of like housing companies to help me out, but like they have such like a long wait list. So now I'm kind of just like stuck in the middle right now. And, like most of my friends are like they're also pretty busy too with their like work life. So right now I'm just in need of like some support because I'm just going through a lot now.
Wow, that honestly does sound like a lot. Um, Yikes. What I can say for that is just, is there like, so there's no one else you can like go, like everybody else is concerned about their
Well,
own
like
life type thing?
my friends are like really busy. Like, well, my family is just like lazy.
Okay.
They help me like a little bit, but they don't overall help me with like everything else because they're off doing their own thing now. And yeah.
So what you're basically saying is like, you're, you're trying to take control of the situation in a way,
Mhm.
right? And it's like when it's like you can't ask like other people, like they can't help you because it's like they're busy doing their own thing, and then
Yeah.
that creates more stress for you because it's like you have to like figure out, okay, like if I don't get this house, then if I don't get everything sorted out, then we're gonna be homeless.
Mhm.
And
Yeah, basically, yeah. Thankfully, I've been able to, well, yeah, like, because of me, like, almost pretty much losing the house, I've been able to stay at my parents' house. Well, me and my kids, my wife are currently, like, crashing at our parents' house, but like I said, they're not really willing to like help me with my situation. They kind of want us to like leave soon. So yeah, with that too, we're almost like we're on the edge of like pretty much being homeless at this point.
I mean, I'm glad that you have. Is there any like other family members you can turn to like aid in like the situation?
Just like probably pretty much my mom and my dad. Most of like my other relatives are on like the other side of the world. They're from Ghana, so they're like not really gonna do anything. So yeah.
Well, honestly, that's a tough situation to be in. My honest response is try to get as much help. Ask. So there's nobody else you can turn to, or nobody else that can help you with like the situation that you're in.
No, at the moment, no. I tried the bank advisor, the mortgage specialist, and then my parents, but most of them are just like they're just not really like they're not exceeding my expectations. Basically, is what I'm trying to say.
And I get how that creates a lot of stress because, there's a point where, with everyone you would have to like take charge and, kind of like step up in a way, but the fact that nobody else is helping you out with the situation makes it even more harder. My advice would be just at least like sit down and just ask, can you at least like get like a loan or anything like that to help pay for like the houses and everything?
Yeah. With the loan, yeah, like the more I take like more loans, the more like interest like is gonna go up. So that's also like another problem. I've already reached like the limit, like the amount of limit that you're allowed to take with the loans. Like I've already reached the limit. So pretty much like the government is like tracking me down now because of like all this mess, and I'm trying to explain to them like I was in like a tough situation. Like the mortgage specialist and like the bank advisor pretty much like ripped me off with like the bank advisor ripped me off with the car insurance situation, and the mortgage specialist basically like finessed me because of like the mortgage for the house. So,
That is tough. So what is your next plan? What is your next approach to the situation you think is how would you what is your next step for the situation? Like how would you what is your next step to the situation?
So my plan right now is to stay at my parents' house for a little bit, try and see if we can try and find like an apartment building, because like we ended up losing the house. Luckily, like even though I have to pay like a lot with the car insurance, I'm still able to drive like my kids to school. I'm able to drive to work. I'm able to work. So right now we're just at the bottom level right now. So hopefully we don't have to stay at our parents' house for too long, because we're trying to buy like an apartment building for us to stay temporarily. So
honestly, that sounds like the best choice. In your position, I think that at least you're not entirely homeless. You still have a place to stay, and and even you're still bringing your kids to school every day, which is really good. So I think that is the right approach for you to do. I think you should continue doing that. So.
Yeah. There was another situation that I also had. So I've been having some trouble trying to find. I've been wanting to buy like these NBA tickets for me to go to like basketball game, and like the Toronto Raptors like company or the NBA, they promised like they'd be doing like a 30% discount on like if you have like a family of 4. They promised like they'd be able to like do a discount, but they ended up not doing that. And like the problem is like I already told like my kids that like we're gonna be going to this game by tomorrow, but they ended up telling me today like last minute that they're not doing like the discount anymore because like I don't know, it's because of like some situation. So now I'm not sure if I should like tell my kids, and like they've never been to a basketball game before. So I don't know if I should tell them or if I should just like still let them go. But if I like pay for it, then I'm gonna be in even more debt. So
Like how much is it for the tickets?
I think like each ticket costs, because we're gonna go close to the front row seats, and there was like actually a good discount for those seats. So it was $1,000 for each person, but the discount would have been at least, I don't know, like around like 500. And at that time I was like, let's just like go to the game for them to see for the first time. So yeah.
I mean, that's cool. I mean, that's a good thing that you're taking your kids out to see the game, but as well, the situation that you are in with the situation you're in, I believe that spending that money, it's good and bad. Because it's good because you get to take your kids out, you get to you have fun experience and whatever, but it's bad because you have it would also create more debt, and that's something that you don't want to put yourself in. And my response to that is that you would have to tell your kids that just take them out next time. Like next time when I would feel like when you're more financially stable, when yes, they will be like they'll be sad about it, but at the same time, are you risking either one day with your family, having fun or whatever, versus you being in more debt, right? So is there any what do you think is like the best thing to do?
Yeah, given what you said, maybe I should just tell them that like we can go to the game. As much as like I really wanted to take them to the game, like I'm pretty much in like low debt. So yeah, you're probably right. Maybe I should just like tell them that they won't be able to go to the game.
Like, don't get me wrong, it is like it's a good idea, and most times we do need to like de-stress and everything like that, and have the time to have fun and connect with family members. But at the same time, the situation that you are in, I believe that you should more be focused on getting yourself financially stable first, and then after that.
Sorry, I'm just I thought someone was just calling. Oh, it's okay. Yeah, we're okay. Sorry. Yeah. I think that seems like to be pretty good.
So do you agree with this?
Yeah, it makes sense. Yeah. Hopefully I can be able to tell my kids, and hopefully I can fix my mortgage and car insurance situation. Yeah. I really appreciate you having this talk with me. Thank you so much.
No problem.
Okay.
All right. Have a great day.
All right.